she steady dripping Sailor on. She got the perfect face, thumbing through the deck of 52 and
Welcome back, trainers. And in today we are going to be looking at this amazing team that I ran, consisting pelipper, snorlax, and venasuar. Now this team did really well for me. I did go 3-2 in this set, and I did 4-1 the next. And then I decided to do another one, and I went 5-0. But unfortunately, I was not able to get the clips due to storage being full. So we're not able to see those today. But we are going to look at this 3-2 and this 4-1 set. So let's go ahead and get into the commentary. So it looks like I'm throwing the weather ball. You don't want to shield the first night slash, just in case if the opponent gets the boost. So I am going to shield this next night slash. And I believe pelipper does win against Obstagoon, so I think that's why they switched out. And switching to Skarmory. Skarmory is not the best for my team, considering I do not have superpower. I only have Body Slam, but Snorlax can win, I believe. So I'm going to get it real low, and I'm going to go down there so I can align my Venusaur up with that later. So I'm going to keep licking this Skarmory. Now I do shield because I'm thinking they're Brave Bird, but they just throw a Sky Attack. So they get shield. They get my shield with the Sky Attack. So I keep farming up like I have a superpower. And they throw again. I know this is too early. It's going to be a Sky Attack. No shield, so looks like they're not trying to go for Brave Bird. And I keep licking and building up like I have going for 2 superpowers. So I'll go for a Body Slam. See if I can get a shield coming out this matchup. And let's see if they shield. And they do not shield. And they and a couple more licks, and the Skarmory goes down. So, and then bring back in the Obstagoon to try to farm up, and I'm acting like I have a superpower. And so I'm going to throw the Body Slam. You know, they say fake it till you make it. And I do get the shield. So I get the shield, and I'm looking, and then I actually get to next Body Slam and able to take out the Obstagoon. So they're not looking really good over here. So we're both down 2 shields. I got full health Pokemon, what they have in the back, and a Zoom So I can win in the no shield because I do outpace them. And one Ice Beam does not KO. It takes 75% of my health, and it cannot bubble down afterwards. So I'm going to be building up to 2 Frenzy Plants, because for 1 Frenzy Plant will not KO, I believe. So if I'm 2 Frenzy Plants, and they know it's over, and they back with the game. So a good game to my opponent, and we've taken the win. So hopping into the next battle. So we always going to lead with pelipper in these battles. So we pick up an okay lead. We don't definitely want to see this on our Venusaur. Sorry, I get some messages there. So I'm going to throw this weather ball to see if they decide to shield or not. Maybe I get a shield advantage before. I would be switching into Snorlax, but they may have a counter user, and I catch this Thunder Punch because I'm not trying to go down 2 shields. So I do a very nice catch on this Thunder Punch. And then I bait out a Scrafty. So I'm just going to try to go straight for the Body Slam and possibly just get a shield before I'm able to get farmed down, because they will be throwing this Power Up Punch, and they're going to amp up their damage. And I'm going to fake it like I have a superpower to try to get a shield before I go down. Will I be getting the shield? Yes, I'll be getting the shield. And then now I can line up that Venusaur against that Scrafty, so I won't be up against that Shadow Hypno. And then they throw again, and I am going to shield this because a boosted foul play will hurt. So I shield, and it was the foul play. So I'm anticipating on them to swap, and I get some lag. So I could throw this Frenzy Plant to either almost take out the Scrafty. Sorry, I can't think. Scrafty, or I get the shield, and then I'm able to almost farm down. And so I know I had to save the shield for the pelipper, because the Thunder Punches will hurt. So it doesn't quite take me out, and I have a Frenzy Plant, almost a Frenzy Plant banked. So I'm going to go in here, and they do a very nice catch to catch this Weather Ball on the Umbreon. At this point, I already know it's over. I mean, look how much a Weather Ball does. And then I just can see the match at that point. So good game to my opponent. I mean, running Umbreon in the back is very difficult, especially if you don't have a Charmer or a counter. So I went 3-1 and 3-2 in that set. So going to next battles. Now Politoed, I believe, would have to land a Blizzard to win this. So and then I would have to land a Hurricane. So I'm counting the mud shots, and I believe they actually And I actually believe don't shield this because I'm trying to call the bait here, and they actually go for Blizzard. And I know it doesn't KO, that's why I wasn't too quite scared. The mud shots are double resisted, so I don't have to worry about getting quite farmed down. So I'm going to throw this Hurricane. Either I'll leave with a shield or with health. So they decided to shield that, and I think I decided to shield this. Sorry about that. Yes, I do decide to shield it to see if I can get 2 shields off of them, because I'm getting to that Hurricane. And then they try to switch into Skarmory, and then for some reason I tapped on the Weather Ball, but it didn't quite register because I think I over tapped there. So that was a bad play on my part. And I'm still wondering, thinking through my head, I'm gonna win this. I know it's just a Sky Attack, so I'll let it go through. And then I'm farming up, acting like I'm throwing a superpower, and almost 2 up the 2 body slams, counting their air slashes. And I believe that there one more air slash for a CMP tie. So I believe it is 6 air slashes to 1 Sky Attack. So the third 1 air slash, I get a few licks in. I'm throwing this next body slam because I do not have enough candies to get the second move on Snorlax. I was grinding really hard during the event to try to get some candies. Unfortunately, I was not able to hatch a single Munchlax, so yeah, it was really kind of unfortunate for me. So I'll go in, get some extra energy on that by farming down the Skarmory double resisted Vine Whips because that's still on flying type, and bringing it back in my Polito. So I'm kind of guessing that I have something weak in the back, and then they actually have him a Machamp, so it's just even better. So I'm going to throw these Frenzy Plants. I know I'm going to be getting shields for sure because Machamp is super glassy, and Venusaur has such a dominant match up against Machamp, because Machamp only can hit neutral for that Rock Slide or Payback if you're running that, and they do bait with the Cross Chop, so very nice to my opponent. And then now they're down shields. This Frenzy Plant should be able to KO because Frenzy Plant is such a hard hitting move. So goes through and it KOs. And now I just get to this next Frenzy Plant, and then this will be taking out the Politoed. So good game to my opponent there. Really tricky lead in the very beginning. They hit me with the Blizzard, but I was still able to come back from that one. So good plays on both our parts. I'll get into the next battles, and let's see what we pick up a lead against, and it was a Metachamp. Very positive lead. Now that my opponent switches out into a Bastiodon, I go into the Venusaur, and I believe Venusaur wins in the 1 and 0 shields against Bastiodon because you still have to shield up the Flamethrower. And I do shield up the Flamethrower, and I'm building up to almost 2 Frenzy Plants, trying to get that fast move Denial. Because that is very crucial against this matchup, because you don't want them to sneak in that Smackdown. So I'm building up to 2, still trying to get that fast move Denial, and then sneak an extra 1 through. So I'm like, I think they believe they threw one more Smackdown. They're already at the next move, so I don't know my counts. Yeah, it was just 1 more. And yeah, my phone's running low, so I do not decide to shield. I do decide to shield. This is kind of interesting. So I decided to shield that to see. I was probably trying to see if I can get a shield from them, and then try to make a fast swap. And I go ahead and throw the Frenzy Plant at this Pokemon because I know I'm going to get shield or health. And it was that Metacham. Throw 1 more, and it looks like I'm just going to go ahead and throw all my energy. So I'm probably going to see if I can get a shield off of the opponent or take out the Metachamp. And they just let it go. They let it go, and they're going to come back in and try to farm down my Venusaur with the Bastiodon. So I wasn't able to let them do that. So I come with my Snorlax, throw this Body Slam, hopefully farm down before they throw another charge move. But they shield, and they get off another charge move right here. And Stone Edge does get stabbed, so you want to go for Stone Edge in a situation when shields are down against a normal type like this. Like Snorlax, just a pure normal type, because that Stone Edge, like I said, does get stabbed and it hits harder, even though Bastion is more of a tank more than a attack weighted Pokemon. So throw this Body Slam at the Stunkfish, just to do some chip damage, some nice chip damage. Like I said, again, I don't have a superpower, so I'll go ahead and I throw these body slams, hoping that they throw their energy here, and I try to end up catching, forget farm down, and this is not looking too good for me. I come in with the Snorlax and just hoping they throw energy, and they did. So thank God, because they probably could have farmed me down. I imagine that I had 100 energy. I can still tank one rock slide on my pelipper because it is still fairly healthy, and I sneak in that one wing attack which is very crucial here because they probably have 2 rock slides, and pelipper does win that CMP tie, and it looks like they over tapped there. So, and this is how I was able to take that game. So be careful on those overtaps there like that. It just costed them the game. But pelipper does win the CMP tie against Stunkfist there. So pick up another very positive lead against the Talonflame and switch into a Stunkfist. And this opponent, I think, does some very crazy plays. I believe in this one, he goes straight for Earthquakes. And I do shield because they did build up to Earthquake, and I do correctly shield it because Earthquake almost one-shots, but it doesn't quite one-shot, but almost. Because it takes neutral because grass resists the ground type, and poison takes super effective. And then they build up to another Earthquake. I'm going to double shield and farm down because I am going to try to take switch, which is I do. And so I'm down 2 shields, but I know I'm going to be able to get 2 shields back. And I do trade each challenge. I just go ahead and throw the Sludge Bomb before they get to the next Rock Slide. Triple resist the Sludge Bomb. There it is. And they come back to Talonflame. I do throw this Sludge Bomb because I do need them shields back, and Talonflame is not the tankiest and not the bulkiest thing, so they do tank that Sludge Bomb, and then I don't get a shield, so I'm coming back in, just starting to get shields from the opponent here with the pelipper. Now Flame Charge will definitely not KO, and they switch into a Victory Bell. And this is my win con here. So they do sneak in that Razor Leaf. Razor Leafs are so hard to fast move denial, so you can't really blame me there. I throw that there, and then I'm farming down. At this point, I get lag, and I'm farming down. And then I beat the Razor Leafs, which is very incredible. And then I have enough just to throw this Weather Ball. And then this will be getting the last shield because otherwise it would take out the Talonflame. And then I let them farm it down because obviously I couldn't switch out because the switch time wasn't up yet. So coming in here, and I'm hoping they try to farm down the Venusaur, and then I go for this double resisted Frenzy Plant. This will be enough to take out the Talonflame. So if you go ahead and guys enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.